16. Scott, you require
Williams
66.
now a couple of darts away from levelling up the set. 32 left, and that cleans it up. 15 dart leg, break a throw, break back, and it means it goes all the way in the opening set. Williams with the darts, and these are the big legs. That'll be on the commentary bingo card, wouldn't it? The fifth leg is a big leg.
25.
And a strong start from Scott Williams, and Heta just trying to chase down a treble which he can't find.
And even at this early stage in the leg, there's a sense that Heta's going to need either a big outshot or Williams to miss darts at double here. This could change my narrative. No.
$97.
Yeah, keeps him in touch in distance, Heta. But I will say Scott Williams has been excellent throughout this entire tournament on the outer ring. Currently 2 from 4 in this match, but 50% for the whole tournament.
And Damon Heta changes the tune. It's a second maximum. That is his 22nd in the tournament. That puts him second on that stat category behind Chris Dobie, who's got 26.
96. I mean, you require 167. $95. Scott, you require 136.
It's on now. It's not now, and now the 16. Oh, and he missed the big number as well. He took his eye off the ball rather there. Now he's left a 2-dart combination. Will it matter? Heta can clean up. 1 dart at double. Well, he's missed the big number now. So we've seen some sloppy stuff from both dartists. Heta is disgusted.
Yeah, understandably so. Such a key opportunity, and Scott now steps back up to win this opening set.
Heta denied himself a dart at double, and Williams has made him pay. Scott.
It was brilliant. Scott Williams and Damon Heta getting very involved there. The crowd are in fine form and fine voice this afternoon. It is our first last 16 tie of the afternoon. Scott Williams just edging ahead in the early stages, but there isn't much in it at all. Looking forward to seeing how this one pans out. Let's hand you back to Laura Turner and Rod Studd for the rest.
Thank you, Anna. Yes, the Boston showman Scott Williams in front against the Aussie Damon Heta. And this set on the Damon Heta darts. Williams having just about held on to his throw in the first set. There was some scruffy stuff in the final set, in the final leg, where both players missed a big number at an apparently crucial moment. Heta's miss was more significant in the end because Williams went out on double 16, and he now leads by a set to 0.
Yeah, you wonder how costly that will be for Damon Heta.
100.
Well, we'll never know what would have happened. He might have missed a double anyway, would we? You know, we're kind of assuming he would have hit the double. What we do know is he denied himself a chance.
Yeah, as a player, when you do that, when it is the big single number, you miss that opportunity just to give yourself a go. That is very, very frustrating, and not what you expect at the level that these guys are playing at.
Not at this level. You'd expect that to happen probably 1 in 25 or 30 darts, but it happened at the wrong time for Heta, that's for sure. Now then, is this on? It is on for the big fish. Oh, Damon, come on, man. He's got a smile on his face, and an even bigger smile if he hits that double 16. Of course, his opponent wasn't on a finish, and he'll say it's the right thing to do, and it probably is the right thing to do. Play the match, always play the right shot, Damon. Always play the right shot. Now what are you thinking, Damon? That'll do. So the tactic justified by the outcome in the end, but everyone wants to see a big fish finish.
Yeah, I think the crowd showing their displeasure at the fact that he didn't go for the bullseye and teed up, but as you say, right choice in the end. It's all about playing the percentages and making sure you just make the best use of the advantage you have.
Yeah, always play the right shot, as Ronnie O'Sullivan said when he made a 146 when he could have made a 147, and the crowd went berserk.
58.
It's a leg to Damon Heta, and that's all that really matters here.
Perhaps looking back over previous years with Damon Heta, a shot that he may well have gone for previously, but he's even come out and said himself, even if you have a 9 dart, if you go ahead and lose the match, you know, that's worse than anything else. The whole idea is just to be here to win. Whether it's winning pretty or winning ugly, it doesn't matter. It's just about the win.
I'm waiting for a player to deliberately not throw the double for a 9 dart leg. That would be interesting. We've had 4 170 out shots in the tournament so far, so let's give a mention to Lee Evans, Ross Smith, Danny Noppert and Jermaine Watamina. Damon Heta not on that list yet.
95. Scott require 107.
Showman Scott Williams with a 170. If this goes in, he's going to go for the
He'll go for it short. Look at him now. Oh, he's got full Eric Cantona here. Oh, what are you going to do, Scott? Yeah, Scott Williams. The showboating Scott Williams lands the big fish. Heta turned it down. Williams says, I'll take that. Put that in the keep now. Scott Williams with the maximum finish, the 170, the big fish, the 5th of the tournament.
34.
Epic errors.
I think you went through your list about a minute, the 30 seconds too soon.
Oh, look at him now saying, no, just not clap, don't clap yet. He loves it, doesn't he?
57.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Wayne Marder would probably say plumage.
Oh, there's plenty of plumage with Scott Williams, isn't there? No question about that. He loves to milk the crowd.
95.
Striding around supremely.
140.
Got up on that stage and acting like he owns the place. Shoulders back, smash it, Scott.
I mean, to require 170.
Well, this time we don't get beyond the first dart for the 170 bid.
93.
Well, in all the hullabaloo, it's 1-1 in legs in this second set. It's almost quite easy to forget what the score is here.
43.
Look at Williams. Look at him.
I mean, to require 77.
Single 18. The tops.
A positively sedate 77 from Damon Heta, and it puts him in front in the set.
A little shake of the head from Damon Heta as he came back, and he's done the right thing. He's held onto his throat.
Well, the bottom line is, in those 2 170 scenarios, the choice the player made when throwing was justified by the outcome. It's not about making the right decision, it's about making your decision right. And Heta won by laying up, and Williams won the leg by going for it in spectacular swashbuckling style. Now, leg 4 in the second set.
134.
A chance here for Damon Heta to make a bit of a move.
Is that the kind of move you were referring to, Laura?
Probably the one that he was thinking of.
Yeah. He made a move there, all right, and a mid-set move, bit of juggling now from Scott Williams, Manners Rasmus style. Oh, it's all happening here on the Ali Pally stage. This is what they've come to see. Double 80, double 16. Needs it too. And gets it. And Damon Heta in amongst the cacophony of noise here as Williams plays to the crowd has dampened it all down by taking the second set of this match. 1-all here, and it's really boiling up on the Ali Pally stage. Welcome back to the Alexandra Palace, where the New Year's Eve fireworks have gone off a day early here, as Scott Williams and Damon Heta have split the first two sets of their match in the last 16. We have seen some sensational stuff still to come. Gurney Chisnell and Cross Clayton. Scott Williams has been on fire here, really showboating. We saw the big fish after Damon and Heta had turned down the bullseye for a 170. Salutes the crowd, and Damon Heta though had the last laugh in that second set as he took out that double 16 to square the scores. Let's have a look at the bare stats here. Laura, have a look at the statistics for us if you would.
Yeah, they've been outstanding so far, the pair of them. And there you see it, just shy of 100 average for Scott Williams, 97.45 for Damon Heta, but it doesn't really tell the true story, does it? Because as you say, it has been an exciting match. We've had the 170, we've had the 170 refusal, we've also had the no-look 180. Haven't seen that from Scott Williams since his opening match against Muramatsu, which didn't go the same way as it went there, but Scott very much looking like he's up for a performance, if nothing else.
Yeah, the blind 180 all started by Adrian Lewis at the Circus Tavern back in 2006. Good afternoon to you, Adrian. And many have tried to mimic and imitate jackpot since. We saw Scott Williams pull it off there. And there's another maxi. He's enjoying himself here. That's his third maximum of this match. Well, he had that epic against Martin Schindler in the last round 4-3, and his superb victory was rather overshadowed by that unedifying post-match interview. But this is the side of Scott Williams we want to see. The showman, the showboater, and the ace dartist. Can he take out Damon Heta, the world number 10? Well, I mean, there could be some machismo on the stage if he played Van Gerwen, my word.
57.
Yeah, and I don't know what you think, Rob, but for me, Heta just looks a little bit rattled. Perhaps, you know, if you watch them walk off the stage at the halfway, two very differing people. Although Heta won that set, did not look in any way, shape or form particularly happy.
Well, Australians are not known for their shy, retiring nature. I can't imagine that Damon will turn into a darting wallflower up there. He's perfectly capable of handling himself. We've seen that with his walk-ons this year, namely in Blackpool, with the Ashes walk-on when he turned up in his cricket gear, as Williams cans that 55 and another 15 dart leg to edge in front in the opening leg of this third set. And this has rattled along at some pace, this match, hasn't it?
Yeah, they both play a rhythm that really does suit each other.
I think, to be honest, Damon Heta has done well to play up to his Aussie-ness, if that's indeed a word, over this calendar year. He's played on it, hasn't he? He's done some tremendous walk-ons and really had the crowd lapping things up and eating out of the palm of his hand, despite the fact usually he's playing someone from England and they're on the other guy's side. And Damon has played along with that.
It's just one of the things that he likes to do. It's part of his personality, isn't it? don't know how he actually thinks of quite so many, because there's been a real variation.
Yes, it has, yeah. Well, we saw him with the flames coming out of his head, didn't we, in that outrageous wig in the first couple of rounds, which he's not donned for this one or the previous game against Bury Van Peer. And I wonder if we'll see a similar 7-set epic that we saw there.
95.
Well, it's calmed down a little bit, isn't it? There's a lull here. I'm sure something will ignite it shortly.
100. David, you require 112.
Maybe this will be it, Laura.
Well, if it is, he needs that treble 20. Can't find it, so Scott Williams could stretch into a 2-leg lead in this third set.
56. Scotty requires 76.
Close to the treble and the single leaves tops,
56.
which he can't find.
David, you require 56.
Scenario is similar for the Australian, and he finds the top of the shop.
Damon Heta. Third leg, Scott to throw first. Game on.
Everything as expected. Very much a tight game. Mark Webster was saying up at the top of the show that this was the one that he thought that would run the closest.
91.
Don't listen to Mark Webster.
I try not to.
That would be my advice.
I do try my best not to.
And what's the alternative? Listen to Mardell? After all those fireworks, there's a little bit of a calm spell here when things have gone a little bit regulation.
96.
And in this set, that may well suit Scott Williams. If he can just have 3 regulation holes of throw, it'll put him back in front again.
96.
Well, yeah, set-by-set averages so far. Scott Williams 95, followed by a 106 in that second set that he lost. Heta 90-105, but it's Heta that finds himself a bit more off the pace in this third set, averaging around the 85 mark.
And he's the one that's got to make the pace, make the running in this set. If he wants to get the break, he's got to find one to get in front.
Require 85.
He has a chance if Williams misses this. We found the treble there. That leaves double 9. Brilliant finish from Scott Williams.
Full black Damon to throw.
Heta was waiting with a half chance, but it was extinguished by the 85.
58.
Yeah, absolutely nothing can split their finishing stats at this stage. Both 6 out of 10. And there's those set averages we were talking about.
Well, there's an opening here for Scott Williams. He doesn't need a break in this set, but one would be handy. Take a bit of the pressure off going into a last leg shootout. He'd rather not go into it at all. Well, he turns orchestra conductor now.
We saw some of that in the break earlier on with Angels. He's just enjoying the experience, isn't he? He really does just want to put on a show just as much as he wants to win the match.
65.
The downside to that, Laura, is that the moment you lose a match having done all that, that will get the blame, that he didn't concentrate on the darts. Maxi number 3, tying the maximum count for Damon Heta.
Yeah,
3 each. Sorry, Laura.
No, sorry. I was just going to agree with what you were saying with regards to the antics.
14. Damon, you require 144.
Well, he's concentrating on what he's doing when he toes the hockey. Don't you worry about that. Loose again from Damon Heta in this set-up turn. And there's a squeak of a chance here for Scott Williams, even if he doesn't take this out. He may take it out. Well, he went hunting tops as one thought he might. Doesn't want to do something orthodox, does he? Now 103 with Williams waiting on 40 here. Damon Heta is in trouble in this set. Double 12 to get himself out of the hole. Now he's in the hands of Scott Williams, really. He's got 3 in hand at tops here. He's got 1 at double 10. An opportunity spurned.
And a roar of frustration there from Scott Williams.
Thank you.
Damon Heta looking to level up the match once again, force another last leg decider in the third set. He needs double 6. And pin double 6. And there we have it. 1 set all, 2 legs all. There really is very little to split these two.
Yeah, he hit double 6 at the end of that 126 combination in the second leg of the match, and then hit it on its own, if you will, in that fourth leg there to level up this third set. Now, here we go, 5th leg. Williams held his throw in the first set in the 5th leg decider. Looking to do it again, but now Heta is turning up the heat. Williams probably thought a level ton to start is fair enough, but it's been made to look very small. Pygmified, if that's a word, by the 180 by Heta.
If it's not a word, it should be a word.
Well, as Sid Waddell once told me, and who am I to argue with Sid, anything is a word in darts, kidder. How right he was, the great man. And his name on the trophy that will be collected on January the 3rd by whoever is the last man standing in this tournament. Heta here making his move to some tune. He now has left himself a 3-figure combination to win the set.
He really has wrestled the advantage away from Scott Williams.
He's had a 126. Can he have a 127 in game to take this set? He can. Bullseye! Oh, brilliant attempt. Missed by a matter of millimetres.
Yeah, we've seen the 170 from Scott Williams. He's not going to add the 144 to that collection.
Well, it's a good setup, but is it to any avail? Double 8, 2 in hand for Damo. Double 4 as he zones in. And misses narrowly. And on such shots do darts matches turn. Scott Williams wants the double 6 and finds it, and Williams holds on, and Williams leads again, survives a scare, and now he takes on the Wasp as well as Damon Heta, bobbing and weaving. Well, what's happening here?
Full set, first leg, Damon, go first.
Yeah, can we set 1? Yeah, look at that reaction from Heta. He knew it was a massive, massive opportunity that he created in that last set. Arguably created a good opportunity in set 1 as well. But yeah, Scott Williams, that's 2 sets to 1 up.
Scott Williams floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee at the end of that. Well, he stung like the bee with the double 6, then he floated like the butterfly. It's not quite the way Muhammad Ali did it, but nevertheless, Williams treating us to his full repertoire here. Leads in sets again, 2-1. He's held on to his throw twice by the skin of his teeth with 3-2 leg wins in set 1 and in set 3. And the leg score level, Laura, 7 each.
Damon, you require 142.
As you say, it is a close match. It's just all about timing, and unfortunately for Damon Heta, some poorly timed visits just allowed Scott Williams to step in.
Yeah, we've seen Brendan Dolan win 2 matches in this tournament despite winning fewer legs than his opponent against Gerwin Price and Mickey Mansell. And he takes on Gary Anderson next. Can he do something similar to the Flying Scotsman, I wonder? Heta wants 32, double 16, double 8. He's having a bad run on the doubles here, Damon.
He's really making it difficult for himself, Damon Heta. And Williams looking for a break.
Double 16, and Williams is hitting where Heta missed. And that's becoming the story halfway through this match.
Game on. $96.
And you do start to fear for Damon Heta. Looks to be a bit embroiled with the kind of antics and the activities going on up on the stage from Scott Williams.
Well, Williams feels he's the master of this environment, but Heta is the master of the maximum.
$94.
Wow. Two and a leg.
98.
To leave 45 after 9 for the Australian. Double 16. And he persists and he hits it this time and brings to an end a run of 4 successive missed starts in a double. He wins the leg. He breaks the throw, he breaks back and levels up in the set.
Yeah, excellent response there, 11 darts.
Thought for a moment that second dart may have crept into the corner of the red bit, and had it done so, he might have been on for 3 consecutive maximums in terms of scoring visits.
95.
And we've seen things like this from Damon Heta. Just has those moments where it's like a purple patch within a match, but just feel with Scott Williams and the way he's taking the opportunities at the business end of legs, it's going to have to find that a bit more consistently, Damon Heta. Heta just pulling that last start into the 5. Would have wanted to have left something better than 139, but is the first to a finish.
64.
139 has never been the easiest of 3-figure combinations. It requires a lot of dexterity around the board. Good start. Oh.
82.
Well, went bullseye for 32, and he wasn't far off finding it, was he? Well, I think if he'd taken that out again, we could have packed up and gone home. Goodness knows what he'd have done.
Damon, you require 57.
He may have gone round the arena waving his shirt over his head.
17.
Oh, another 2 missed at double from Damon Heta.
Require 110.
Choice. The choice is double 16. It's a good one. It's the right choice. Damon Heta, for the 3rd time in this match, has missed a brace of darts at double and lost the leg. And I say 3rd time in the match, 3rd time in the last 4 legs by my reckoning that's happened.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too early for Scott Williams to be brushing off, indicating he's brushing Damon off the shoulder, but it's It's wonderful finishing once again, and I think this really has been the story of both their campaigns. Heta tournament average, tournament percentage 34%, 38 in this match, 53% for Scott Williams, 9 from 17.
Scott Williams has taken out the big fish, a 110 and a 108, to take his tally of 3 figure out shots for this tournament to 10. And they've been key. They were key in his other matches, to be fair, wins over Schindler, Noppert and Muramatsu.
57.
Can he fill it up? Not quite, but he does leave another one of those 3 figure out shots. This time a 2 treble to bullseye.
Scott, you require 161.
Well, I would say if the first 2 go, he doesn't have to go for it, but...
Behave yourself, Laura. Not even going for it with the second treble. My apologies.
No, I was with you. I so thought that was going to go 51 ball.
83.
He's come over all sensible, Scott Williams. What's the matter with you, man? Should remember, if you have any doubts, just ask yourself, what would Wayne Mardell do? He wouldn't have done that.
41.
Right now.
Scotty requires 70.
No finish there for Heta, so Williams has got plenty of time now. 78. Away. Oh, that's very high. And it's too high. It's left double 2. I say it's too high. It still leaves the double.
58.
And it may have made a difference. He was throwing at a target he didn't expect to be throwing at, and he will be back for that target with 3 more presently.
Yeah, but more frustration for Heta.
60. Scott, you require 20.
Double 5.
10 Scott.
Well,
Damon, you require 149.
And chance once again for Heta. 57. Would have left him double 16, so Scott Williams back once again for a set winning dart.
97.
missed 4 darts for the set at the back end of this leg. He splits. He's not interested in double 5. He's interested in double 4, and Scott Williams leads Damon Heta by 3 sets to 1 in this last 16 tussle. 1 set away now from a quarter-final tie against the tournament favourite, Michael van Gerwen. Join us in a couple of minutes to find out what happens next. Welcome back to the Ali Pali. We're watching Scott Williams leading Damon Heta 3 sets to 1 in this race to 4. It's for a place in the quarterfinals. And still to come this afternoon, Daryl Gurney goes up against Dave Chisnall. And then it's Clayton Cross. Sounds like the title of a novel by one of the Bronte sisters. That Clayton Cross is our last match of the afternoon. And then there's another evening session of Ara's action tonight from 7 o'clock. Oh, he's so smooth, isn't he?
Yeah, you can just see how much Scott Williams is enjoying himself up there, conducting the crowd, and really has taken charge of this match as well.
7:30 this evening it is, Laura. My apologies. 7:30 this evening. So you get an extra half an hour's break in between the Ara's action, and who knows how long this afternoon session is going to last. Scott Williams hopes not long in terms of this match. He just wants it done and dusted. Damon Heta, on the other hand, has got to produce a comeback. He was 2 sets down to Barry Van Peer. Dug himself out of that hole. The hole here is deeper. He's 3-1 down. He's nearer the defeat line, if that's such a thing, and he's playing against a guy who's on song here. Averaging 95 in the match here, Scott Williams, 2 points clear of Damon Heta in that regard. The missed doubles, Heta's missed 13 and Williams has missed 12. Now that doesn't seem much of a difference. Williams missed a few at the back end of that last leg, didn't he? 4. But his misses have mattered less than Heta's, I think it's fair to say. Yeah,
absolutely. I think Scott Williams just seems to dig out a big finish. He's done it on a couple of occasions when Heta's been sat there on a double, and one that he would have missed with 1-2 darts in hand as well. So Williams is the one who's taken the opportunities.
Yeah, and in 3 recent legs, Heta's missed a couple of darts at double and Williams has gone out. So those doubles have been missed and very, very significant. It's not the number you miss, it's when you miss and what your opponent does after you've missed. Williams, we saw there, he missed 4. None of them mattered because he won the leg anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a key turning point for me was in set 3, Heta missed set darts.
Yes.
Up step Scott Williams, and Heta just doesn't seem to have recovered from it.
99. Scotty requires.
Yeah, Heta could have gone 2 sets to 1 up. He went 2 sets to 1 down, and then lost the next set too to really add to the problems.
36.
This start at double 16.
Require 110.
Well, Scott Williams, can Heta strike? Can he? Double 18.
74. Scotty requires
another missed double from Heta that could prove costly. Scott Williams stepping up for 32. Big step over.
Game Sean,
top bins and takes the opening leg of what he hopes will be the final set. A 4th maximum for Scott Williams to push Damon Heta closer to the precipice.
Yeah, Scott Williams coming into this match as the outsider. Heta was the favourite, but Williams once again ripping up the form book.
Well, he's already had 1 9-dart attempt in this tournament, which culminated with a missed double 18. He's going to get another one here at the 141.
Yeah, we've already seen the big fish. Can he add the 9 darter to his collection?
Only 12 players have done that on this stage. No.
41.
There have been 14 9-dart legs in the PDC World Championship from 12 different players. Williams very close to adding his name to the list of honour. Damon Heta adds another maximum to that particular stat. That's his 7th. He's up in that category.
28.
Scott Williams made a bit of a mess of that. Chance here for Heta. Would be just a holder throw, but an important holder throw. Double 8.
Would feel like a break. He does hold. It does feel like a break. Remember that Williams was on a 9-dart leg. And people will say, well, how often does a player who's on a 9-dart leg lose the leg? The answer is not as often as most people think. It's more uncommon than you reckon. It is uncommon.
It is. It is indeed.
Well, the bottom line is Heta there was very close to staring into the darting abyss at 2 legs down and 3 sets to 1 down, but somehow survived in that particular leg, got a hold of throw from somewhere, and he's still in this. He's got a break either in this leg or the 5th leg, so he's running out of wriggle room, but he's still in the match.
93.
We've seen this a few times from Heta. Good recovery.
125.
Well, he's 44 points ahead in this leg, Heta. as we approach the business end of the leg.
97.
Well, that leaves 170.
Yeah. Just looking at the lay of those first two darts, I think that's a deliberate use of the big fish once again for Scott Williams.
170. 64. Damon, you require 86.
Treble 18. Finds it and has two in hand. A double 16. Oh, not another missed brace of darts, a double. A drop catch too from the Australian. Well, now he's got to start the routine again as he approaches the oche for this crucial dart at double 16. And again, it's two darts missed at a double in the same visit. And we've seen him pay a heavy price several times. And almost again.
On that occasion, couldn't punish. So a break opportunity here for Damon Heta.
Can ill afford to miss again. And he knows it. And he hasn't missed. And he's very much still in the match.
Full leg, Damon a throw first. Game on.
Well, he won the leg when Williams was on a 9-darter. He's then broken the Williams throw, and if he can hold himself here, Damon Heta, he'll be a set behind, and which is more, he would have the darts in the 6th set.
This is where we've seen it go slightly awry for Damon Heta. Got an early break in the opening set, couldn't back it up, allowed Scott back in, and the rest is history because that set went the way of Scott Williams.
57.
Yes, good point, Laura. Heta led in the first set in legs by 2 legs to 1. He then lost it by losing the next 2 legs.
96.
He also lost the 3rd set in the last leg decider as well. But the point is, we shouldn't write the match report just yet. We don't want the full-time report just yet, because this may still have some legs in it, this match.
I agree, and this will go a long way to extending the match.
39.
Well, the darkest moment for Heta was when he was 3 sets to 1 down, a leg down, and Williams was on a 9-dart finish. But it's always darkest before the dawn.
Heta carved out another set winning opportunity. 103. More doubling woes for Damon Heta.
Scott, you require 148.
Well, now Heta's heart is in his mouth, but he'll be relieved now
76.
to see the 2nd dart missing its target from Williams. Double 8. Double 4. It bailed him out in the last leg. Double 2. Can he dig himself out on double 2? No, he cannot.
Scott, you require 72.
Well, there's some Australian vernacular there from Damon Heta, all right. Double 6. As Williams comes over all Kevin Painter and Rob Cross. That's dart in hand at that target and finds it. And he knows just how important that could be. And that man knows it too.
The absolutely massive moment in the match.
Right, Heta now, having missed 4 darts and a double there to clinch the set, is now in the position that no professional darts player wants to be in at the World Championship, having to break his opponent's throw to stay in the tournament. It doesn't get any worse than that.
No, and I'm sure there would have been a lot of relief there from Heta when that 3rd dart found the treble 20. As you say, relying on Scott Williams just dropping off the pace, and Heta finding his scoring boots.
.96.
Oh, that's a big one in every sense. Heta has thrown at double 16 8 times and hit it twice in this match. That's not as bad as I thought it might be, actually. But the bottom line is, he's in real peril now. He's going to probably have to rely on mismatched darts from Scott Williams from this position.
56.
Well, Williams not able to find a treble, so ever so slight opening here for Heta, but expect a 2 treble visit, and that just goes wild.
43.
But Williams here, Laura, should get a shot at least the bullseye, shouldn't he? Even if he can't find a treble first dart. If he stays straight here, we'll get a bull attempt. He's better than that. He's got 2 at double 14. He's got 1 at double 7.
81. Going to require 136.
Match-winning opportunity come and gone for Scott Williams. So what has Heta got left in the locker?
Well, this is in the category of miracle shots at this stage of a match. And there'll be no miracle at the Palace in that leg. Williams now looking to clean up 7. Double 2. Oh, he wants the crowd behind him. He conducts the crowd. He hits double 2. And the showman Scott Williams strides onto the next stage, on the big stage. Sensational scene, sensational stuff. He defeats Damon Heta 4 sets to 1. He was too good for Heta, particularly on the doubles. And he struts his stuff all the way to the quarterfinals, and a mouth-watering matchup with Michael van Gerwen. My word, it doesn't come much bigger than that from Scott Williams. The best win of his starting life, and he marches on into the last 8. Well, still he wants more applause. He's insatiable up there. Let's have a look at the draw, and to confirm, Scott Williams will play the tournament favourite, the 3 times world champion Michael van Gerwen. But still to come this afternoon, right at the bottom of that page there, Daryl Gurney takes on Chizzy, Dave Chisnall.